So welcome back students for our today's next session for design of precious concrete structures. So we'll discuss about losses in precious concrete. Okay. So after the discussion over the deflections or the determination of deflections of beams in precious concrete, so today we'll have the session or the next chapter, that is determination of losses in precious concrete. So what is loss now? So first we'll see what is loss. So loss is nothing but what? It is a reduction in stresses. So reduction in stress. So reduction in stress matlab kya? Again, so we know that what is precious concrete means. Suppose there is a one beam, okay, and which is having a tendon, okay, concrete with a tendon. So how we are generating the stresses into the concrete? Through this tendon. Means there is a pre-stressing force at the ends. So that force will transfer the force, it will transfer the stresses into the concrete. That will transfer the stresses into the concrete. Okay. So that is the stress. That is the pre-stress. Okay. So when the tendon stretched and the released at the ends, it will transfer the force, and that force in turns develop the stresses into the concrete. That force develop the stresses into the concrete. So whatever the stresses has been transferred, okay, that will not be 100%. There may be lost in the stress, or there may be the reduction in the stress. So for example, a beam है, so the initial pre-stress हमने assume or we try to develop, that is 1000 Newton per mm square. So because of the pre-stressing force, concrete में at the initial stage कितना था stress? 1000 Newton per mm square. But after some duration, maybe after 5 years, 10 years, when we check there, so we got the stress is equal to 800 Newton per mm square. तो क्या हुआ यहाँ पे? We had designed for 1000 Newton per mm square, but later we got to know that there is a loss. Means we got the resultant or the final stress into the concrete is how much? 800 Newton per mm square. तो इसका मीनिंग क्या है? There is a loss of 200 Newton per mm square. There is a loss of 200 Newton per mm square. So there are n number of factors or the n number of causes how the losses will get developed into the concrete. So we'll discuss one by one. Okay. So we'll have a small definition here. What is loss? The initial pre-stress in concrete undergoes a gradual reduction with time from the stage of transfer due to various cause. What? The initial pre-stress मतलब हमारा जो 1000 न्यूटन पर mm स्क्वायर था in concrete undergoes gradual reduction. जो 1000 था वो gradual reduction हुआ with time from the stage of transfer due to various causes. So because of n number of causes, जो हमारा stress 1000 था वो 800 हुआ. Okay, so we'll discuss those clauses and we'll discuss the types of losses in precious concrete. Okay, so there are different types of losses in precious concrete. Okay, so those get bifurcated again based on what? Based on the system of pre-stressing. The types of losses get bifurcated based on what? Again, the system of pre-stressing. Okay, so there are two important systems in pre-stressed concrete. One is pre-tensioning, one is post-tensioning. So in pre-tensioning we have the four types of losses. So कौन से वो? First one is elastic deformation of concrete. Second one is relaxation of steel. Next one shrinkage of concrete, and next one is again creep of concrete. So there are four type of losses in pre-tensioning system. Post-tensioning में क्या होता है? First these four like elastic deformation of concrete, relaxation of steel, shrinkage of concrete, and creep of concrete remain same in post-tensioning. Apart from these four, there are two addition in post-tensioning. कौन सा है? Loss due to friction, loss due to anchorage slip. Or loss due to friction and loss due to anchorage slip. So I'll discuss one by one and I'll explain how the loss takes place, like the different types of losses in the precious concrete. So we'll take first one is loss due to elastic deformation of concrete in pre-tensioning system. Okay, in pre-tensioning system. Okay, suppose हमारे पास एक बीम है, okay, and a tendon. बीम विथ अ टेंडन, ओके, इन प्री टेंशनिंग इट इज, ओके। तो प्री टेंशन में क्या होता है, केबल पहले स्ट्रेच किया जाता है, उसके बाद वी यूज टू प्लेस द कंक्रीट, आफ्टर कंक्रीट रीचिंग हार्डर स्टेज वी रिलीज द टेंडन फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड, सो दैट टेंडन वी ट्राई टू प्रेशराइज द कंक्रीट, that tendon will try to pressurize the concrete from both the sides. So because of that what will happen, the concrete gets shortened or there is a shortening in the concrete, the concrete gets shortened or concrete get deformed, so that is nothing but called elastic deformation of concrete. So there is a loss here, correct hai ki nahi? Because of deformation there is a loss in the pre-stress concrete. So what, see delta is nothing but what, delta is nothing but what, the deformation of concrete. So earlier it was L, so it will become L1. So earlier the length, suppose it was L, so later on it will become L1. So क्या हुआ यहाँ पे loss हुआ कि नहीं? So because of the what, the deformation of concrete, because of the elasticity of steel try to go back and that will try to pressurize or compress this section. तो क्या होगा, लॉस होगा, तो उसको कौन सा बोलते हैं हम, ड्यू टू इलास्टिक डिफॉर्मेशन ऑफ कंक्रीट, ओके। सो दिस इज रिगार्डिंग प्री टेंशनिंग। नेक्स्ट है हमारा, ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज अगेन व्हाट, पोस्ट टेंशनिंग बीम्स, ओके। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, अगर पोस्ट टेंशन बीम है तो, ओके, सो वी लुक आउट वन बाय वन हियर, ओके। सो इफ नंबर ऑफ केबल्स और ऑल केबल्स पुल्ड साइमल्टेनियसली देन देर इज अ नो लॉस ऑफ प्री-स्ट्रेस। मतलब यहाँ पे क्या बोला है, इफ नंबर ऑफ केबल्स और ऑल द केबल्स, अगर आपके बीम में 3 केबल है, सपोज 1 2 3, अगर सभी केबल्स एट अ टाइम स्ट्रेच कर रहे हैं, ऑल द केबल्स आर पुल्ड साइमल्टेनियसली, देन देर इज अ नो लॉस इन द पोस्ट टेंशनिंग सिस्टम. But if cable are pulled one by one, look at here, it is important, cable are pulled one by one, then there is a loss of pre-stress, then there is a loss of pre-stress. Agar if you stretch all the cables at a time, so there is no loss. But if you pull cable, agar first cable, second cable, third cable, if you pull one by one, then there is a loss. Okay, now we have see here, for example, if cable 1 is pulled and ties, अगर एक केबल 1 स्ट्रेच किया जाता है, उसको टाई किया जाता है, नो लॉस. If cable 2 is pulled, then there is a loss in cable number 1. If we have 2 cables, for example we have 2 cables, केबल 1 पहले स्ट्रेच किया, उसको टाई किया, देन केबल 2 स्ट्रेच किया, उसको टाई किया, तो केबल 2 में लॉस नहीं होगा, देयर विल बी लॉस इन केबल नंबर 1, बिकॉज केबल 2 विल ट्राई टू प्रेशराइज द कंक्रीट सराउंडिंग केबल 1. तो क्या होगा, केबल 2 में लॉस नहीं होगा, केबल 1 में लॉस होगा. इफ केबल 3 इज पुल्ड, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, देयर इज अ लॉस इन केबल 2 and 3, देन देयर इज अ लॉस इन केबल नंबर 2 and 3. समझ रहा है आपको? सो साइमल्टेनियसली है तो कुछ लॉस नहीं है, बट इफ यू स्ट्रेच 1 by 1, सो देयर इज अ लॉस. अगर आप केबल 1 पुल करोगे, नो लॉस. केबल 2 पुल करोगे तो देयर इज अ लॉस इन 1. केबल 3 पुल करोगे, देन देयर इज अ लॉस इन केबल नंबर 2 and केबल नंबर 1. ओके, सो अल्टीमेटली हाउ टू कैलकुलेट दैट लॉस? सो हियर द कैलकुलेशन ऑफ लॉस इज, हाउ टू कैलकुलेट दैट लॉस, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो लॉस इन प्री-स्ट्रेस, हाउ यू कैन कैलकुलेट, दैट इज नथिंग बट m into fc, Newton per mm square. So where m is equal to what? Modular ratio. M is equal to modular ratio, where modular ratio is nothing but elasticity of steel divided by elasticity of concrete. Modulus of elasticity of steel divided by modulus of elasticity of concrete. So where ES you can choose 2 to 2.1 raised to 10 raised to 5 Newton per m square. You can choose that. EC again we have from IS 456, that is 5700 square root of FCK. So these two will get. Next is how to get FC. This is very important. How to get FC. अभी देखो FC कैसे मिलेगा आपको? How to get FC here? Now FC is nothing but stress in concrete at the level of steel. Stress in concrete at the level of steel. Okay. So here now we have the concrete section. Okay, we have the concrete section of size rectangular. Okay, and we have the neutral axis and we have the stress distribution diagram here. ये दोनों स्ट्रेस डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन डायग्राम है. दिस इज ड्यू टू बेंडिंग मोमेंट एंड दिस इज ड्यू टू प्री स्ट्रेस. ओके, अभी बेंडिंग हुआ तो क्या होगा, बॉटम विल गेट टेंशन, टॉप विल गेट कंप्रेशन. यू नो दैट बॉटम विल गेट टेंशन, टॉप कंप्रेशन, and due to pre-stress bottom compression, top tension, because the pre-stress the beam will bend upward. So what will happen, top will get tension, bottom will get compression. Okay, so the basic equation for that, what, Fc is equal to the stress because of bending and the pre-stress is P by A, so that is direct stress, plus or minus P by Z plus or minus M by Z. Okay, so P by A direct stress plus or minus, what is I is what is Z, I by Y, then again Z, I by Y. So here P by A direct stress, that will remain same, plus PE by I into E. So here not is Y now, here it is E. Why? There is a question here, because what they are given, stress in concrete at the level of steel. This is very important. So stress in concrete at the level of steel, matlab we have the steel here and this is our eccentricity. So what they are given, so earlier case we used to check, we used to take the YB for bottom fiber and YT for top fiber, but here what they are asked, stress in concrete at the level of steel. Why they are asked to check at the level of steel, because when the tendon get released, so that time it will develop the stresses, or it try to pressurize the concrete at that particular section or that particular zone. So that time you have to take the stresses in the concrete at level of steel. So that's why you have to take, instead of Y you have to use E. Then at the level of steel, why it is plus here, because due to pressures we have plus, and means bottom at the location of steel, means at the bottom matlab due to pressures we have plus and due to bending we have minus. So P by A plus P by I into E minus M by I into E. So instead of Y you have to replace E. That is a change, because stress is in concrete at the level of steel. That is very important. Okay, then the next is, I have given note also here, we need to consider the stresses at level of steel. So therefore the Y will become E. So that this you have to keep it in your mind. Okay, so this is regarding the elastic deformation of concrete in pre-tension concrete and even post-tension concrete. So I'll just go on discussing the methods one by one. Okay, and we'll have the more discussion over the stresses. So you can easily solve the problems once you understood the formulas and how the loss takes place into the concrete. Okay, so we'll once again we'll meet in next session. So in next session we'll discuss the remaining losses in pre-stress concrete. Okay, so try to go back and try to check out, okay, in pre-tensioning how the elastic deformation takes place, in post-tensioning how the elastic deformation takes place. Okay, and this formula, what is the change in the formula because of stresses in concrete at the level of steel. Okay, and if you once understood this, we can have the solution of problems very easily. Okay, the basic change is what, because of change in the system of pre-stressing. अगर प्री टेंशन है तो क्या होगा और अगर पोस्ट टेंशन है तो क्या होगा. प्री टेंशन में क्या होता है, देयर इज बी लॉस. Okay, there is no need of having the one number of cable or two number of cable. But in case of post tensioning, agar if there are n number of cables, so you have to take care. So that thing is very important. Okay, so I'll try to forward this cam scanner of this explanation, so have a discussion over that, and you can discuss with your friends, and if you are in doubt you can come back to me. Okay, so we'll once again we'll meet in next session. Okay, thank you.